Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras says he is sticking with the plans for a Sunday referendum on bailout terms demanded by European creditors. He is also willing to accept terms much like those his government had previously rejected. Leoudaki has more.
Personally, I never expected the democratic Europe not to understand the need to give time and space to the people to decide on their future. But the prevalence of extreme conservative circles have suffocated the country's banks, and it is obvious their goal is to transfer the blackmail of the government onto every single citizen.
Greece is cut off from further European aid after failing on Tuesday to meet a midnight deadline for repaying $1.8 billion to the International Monetary Fund. Some analysts suggested that the Greek Prime Minister's insistence on having a referendum is part of a strategy aimed at gaining leverage in future talks on the $32.4 billion in new European funding. In response, German Chancellor Angela Merkel again said there will be no more negotiations until the outcome of Sunday's referendum is clear.
We can now wait calmly because Europe is strong, much stronger than 5 years ago when the European debt crisis began in Greece.
The government of Prime Minister Tsipras is focusing on an intense pre-referendum campaign to persuade the Greek people to vote no, meaning no to austerity measures. At the same time, Eurogroup chairman Jeroen Dijsselbloem says a no vote in Sunday's Greek referendum puts into question Greece's membership to the Eurozone.
En als men zegt dat willen we niet, ja, dan is er geen basis.
If people say we don't want that, then there's no basis for a new program. But it would be very much the question whether there would be any basis at all for Greece in the Eurozone.
The Greek people are divided, and at this point it is difficult to predict the outcome of the referendum. Greece has amassed a huge debt over the last years, and its lenders have insisted that Athens impose more austere economic reforms as a condition for receiving new loans. Greece says its citizens have suffered enough, with spending cuts and tax increases that have lowered severely their standard of living. Greek banks are closed this week as an emergency measure to control financial turmoil. Automated cash machines have continued operating, but with sharp restrictions on the amount of money account holders can withdraw. In Athens, on Wednesday, officials allowed about 1,000 bank branches across the country to open, so pensioners who do not have ATM access can withdraw cash.